Okay, guys, I'm back with barrel and blade, freshly delivered. Well, it's about an hour freshly delivered, but it's still kind of cold. So we're ready to get into this barrel and blade and see what we've got here. Just FYI, it's still January, and it's still 2023. All year long, in fact. So we've got the level 2. I'm excited. Should be a good box. I based that on absolutely nothing. We've got a Kershaw box. Terran, I don't know what that is. Please tell me this is not another hammock. I'm hammocked out. I really am. I've gotten so many, but I have a feeling that's what it is. I don't know. We'll see. So, first box of the year, and this is the level 2, huh? Okay. All right. Well, let's go for it. So, there's 2 levels in barrel and blade, level 1, level 2. Sometimes level 2 just has more stuff. Sometimes it has like cooler versions of the things that come in level 1. In level 2 this month we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. And it's a jungle bag. Oh, it's a sleeping bag. That's so crazy. We got a sleeping bag in Battle Box, and we get a sleeping bag in Barrel and Blade. So of course I'm gonna have to do another break in the action to where I have some more space. And all right, so we'll do that. So we're gonna start though.
Tribute.
You want to get in the sleeping bag?
Yeah.
Okay. So we are going to start with the Kershaw Terran, which they give a value of $59.99. Kershaw is, historically one of the brands I really like. They have really simple, like they've got a great knife for $9. And for the life of me, can't think of the name right now, but if I remember it, I'll put it in text. The Hotwire, I think it is. They've got really expensive knives, like 100 plus, and people still don't seem to know this. They're the same company as ZT. They're in the same family as ZT. So, you can get some really good stuff out of Kershaw, decent knives at a decent price. Some of their stuff is a little bit overpriced sometimes. Let's take a look at the Terran. So we've got, is this a plastic backspacer? Yeah, plastic backspacer, deep carry clip, 8CR13 blade, which is a rough, I don't want to say equivalent, but it's analogous to 440C. I just said this when we were looking, in the Battle Box video. It's a decent EDC steel. It's not a great steel, but it's a decent EDC steel. And I'm assuming these are, based on the weight of it, steel handle, steel scales and frame lock. Let me see if it says anything else on here, if I got it wrong. But you can see they've got a lot of milling going on there, design-wise and everything. All right. Nice action. A lot of knives, when that first flick, it's oh, you know what? Is that a speed safe knife? I think it's a speed safe. Speed safe is one of my favorite assisted speed safe is yeah. Speed safe is my favorite, one of my favorite assist systems. Very reliable and very easy to work with too. So spring assist blade, a little small on the handle, but again they're going EDC style. Really nice blade shape, very nice. Great for EDC kind of stuff. Now, $59.99, $60 for this. I don't know. Well, helps if you get it on the blade and not on soil-like area. Okay. No effort at all. Clean cut with the slice. Pretty good with the pull through too. But will it pew? Pew! 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 Yes, it will pew. Decent knife. I think that probably we could find it for a little less than, that's obviously an MSRP price. Still a very, nice, nice EDC. Clip is, oh, by the way, left or right. So cool. Very nice. Okay, I'll go with that. Curious. I'm gonna have to list what I can find it for somewhere. But anyway, so next we've got the Snug Pack Jungle Bag. We'll do that after. I'll splice it back in. We'll see what we've got. But they give it a price of $79. Lightweight performance sleeping bag for tropical conditions, down to 45 degrees. And they do say you can use it for colder temperatures and layer up or add a blanket. But this, so this one being a, tropical type bag, it's got a rollaway mosquito net, which can be zipped over the face. So yeah, this one is specifically for, like I say, it's a jungle bag. It's a jungle mosquito, jungle sleeping bag. So we'll take a look at that later, and we'll see it here. All right. So let's get this thing open before we throw our crash test dummy in there. Your crash test dummy. Oh, you're excited?
No.
You're excited. Oh, this is so much thinner than the battle box one.
I feel like if a net is on your face, that they could still bite you through the net.
They can't. It's a law. They can't. You can't just make Darth Vader noises whenever you feel like it. It's not the rules. So,
Hey.
Pete is interested.
Hey, what's up? What's up, dude? Whoa!
What's going on, Peter? So, is it comfy? I know it's thin, right?
No, but it feels nice. I don't know what the point of this net is, unless you have something like above a little bit, because it goes pretty.
Well, we could zip it so it like totally encloses you. I just didn't. Pete is laying down on the other end already. Are you? Yeah. Okay. Does it have any padding at all?
Peter likes it.
Oh.
It has very little padding.
Well, it is a jungly one, so it's
But
not
if you're
gonna be
laying on
fluffy.
the ground, I would assume that you're laying in like the grass or something, in the tropics, in the sand maybe.
Wait. I'm trying to show the net on your face. It's so dark I can't even. There's a face in there. There's a face in there somewhere. Meow. Oh. Well, that was fun.
Ah!
He's already putting
Don't
claws in
ruin it.
there.
Don't ruin it. Sorry.
That's what he does. I don't know. There we go. So you like it?
Yeah.
Okay, good enough. Cool, let's go. Coming back from that clip, I have no idea what we said, so yeah. Moving on, we've got the Flitz gun and knife care package. Now, we saw this once before, I believe, also in a battle box, and that did not belong to me. That belonged to Steve, so I didn't get to really do much with it. But I am actually kind of glad now that I have one of my own, because I wanted to use it on stuff, and I was actually no shit about to go out and buy another tube of Flitz, because Flitz is a really good polish for stuff. Metal, plastic, fiberglass. I've never used it on anything besides metal, so I don't know how it works on plastic and fiberglass. That's interesting to me. I was, like I said, actually about to go out and buy another tube of Flitz because I needed it, and here one is. So that's cool. The value they give on this whole kit is $29. So you have a really soft, really nice, I don't know if you call it microfiber, but it's fluffy. It's cloth for doing the buffing and the rubbing. I've never used these things and I've wanted to. So ceramic gun sealant, which I think, so you just spray it on, right, and then wipe it off. Protects against rust, fingerprints, powder residue, carbon, blood, water stains, tree sap, and more. Extreme gun, knife, and bow protectant. And then the tactical matte finish cleaner. So this, you use specifically on your matte finish things. Will not remove bluing, will not remove parkerizing finish, will not leave a shine, removes fingerprints, oily and wax residue, water spots, environmentally friendly. I have actually heard since that original Battle Box unboxing, I remember I was kind of iffy about it. I've had people tell me really good stuff about this stuff. So I'm wondering, I already have to do a test on the Wooks cleaning stuff in the shop. I'm sure there's plenty of stuff we can do a real life test on this in the shop. Now Flitz, we know is a great metal polish. I need to find some plastic and fiberglass to test it out on though. But I'm sure I can do that. So this, actually, I'm glad to have because now I have need of it. I might not have been as happy to see it in Battle Box, but maybe that's because things change when you actually need something, when you actually want to use it. And so I don't think I was as happy to see it in Battle Box, but maybe I owe an apology to that particular one. Thinking back on it, I have to go back and watch the video. Maybe we'll try for a real life test in the shop of this stuff too, but definitely Flitz is awesome. And this cloth is great. So yeah, I'm happy to get it and understand why it's in the box. Not the most exciting thing. And I've said this, recently with another unboxing. Sometimes the good, useful items are not the most exciting things to get in the box, but to keep the good, exciting, cool things going, stuff like this is important. So there we go. And then I'm going to do these two last things together. Now, I've seen this before. I can't remember where. I wasn't a real big fan of it. I think it's a little, I don't know. Well, you give it a value of $15, which is less than the last time we saw it somewhere. I think that's reasonable. So it's a carabiner. It's got a cutter here. Let's see what all the tools are that they say. Bottle opener. Of course it's got a bottle opener. Why wouldn't it? It's got a flathead screwdriver. It's got, like I said, a cord cutter in there. Hey, I say it's got a safety cord cutter. See, a lot of these cord cutters is, what do they say? Well, they say a safety utility blade, cut cord, fishing line, etc. Maybe this is bigger than the cord they're expecting you to cut, but they didn't say what the cord had to be. Is it even doing anything? It's not doing much. I mean, fishing line, I'm sure it would cut a lot easier, but what's more ubiquitous, that's a good word, huh? To have out somewhere that you need to cut than 550. So, come on, cut it. Cut the 550 cord. Do it. That's how far we got so far. Okay, let's keep going. There we go. Well, it does it. I wouldn't say it does it well or happily, but if that's all you got, at least it does it, right? These are called hang slots, where you can hang stuff from. Yeah, hang slots. And then, of course, you've got sparkiness for fire starting. I don't know. I don't know. This is a big meh to me. I'd rather just have a traditional old ferro rod if I'm going to start fires. This is like, nah. Just nah. And then last item, so this is the Wombat Whistle Kit. I'm gonna whistle real. That's the whistle, but I was only like half-assing it. And then I guess it just lets you put tinder in there, so you carry some tinder. And, you know, so it combines with this. Cool. Now, you know me, if we're not doing something radically unsafe and stupid, we're just not doing a video. So, let's fluff this tinder up a little. So, you know, this carries, I guess you carry one of these tinder tabs in here. And it's got a rubber O-ring, so it keeps it sealed. And, well, there you go. Not bad. So at least we know this works as advertised, right? Oh no, did I scorch my sticker? I don't want to scorch stickers. It works as advertised, and this tinder is pretty good. It looks very similar to the Zippo tinder, but I mean, it's tinder. I'm not going to complain. So you carry one, you know, waterproof ready piece of tinder in your little survival whistle. It's very lightweight. It's got to be all aluminum, and it has this little tiny clip here, which almost like a safety pin. It opens, you know, and then you got these little hang things there, so I'm assuming you can. It's physically uncomfortable to close, but I'm more of a fan of this than I am of this, but the two of them together do work. I mean, so you can't argue with the actual performance that if you need, you know, an emergency fire starting little setup, it does do its job. And we can't really ask more of it than just do what you're supposed to do, right? That's the thing. It performs. So as cheesy as I think this thing is, it physically does what it's supposed to do. So I can't complain. I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna. So that is the box. 5 items. And I mean, if you think about it, it's like, you know, a bunch of items, but. So that's what we got. Not the most exciting stuff, but useful stuff. I like the knife. I definitely like the knife. Don't like the price tag on the knife, but I like the knife. I'm excited to see what we can find in the shop to test all this stuff out. I mean, Flitz I'm going to use all the time for all sorts of stuff. But yeah. So we will have already seen what the sleeping bag is like as I put it in and fit it in here. So what do you guys think of everything in this January Barrel and Blade? Favorite items, least favorite items. Do you think I'm being too hard on this stuff? Do you like these things? They're very, very lightweight, take up very little space. But what are your thoughts? So here's to a new year of unboxings. Yay. But yeah, definitely expect a follow-up here. And we'll see what I can find in the shop to test this stuff out on. And then we'll really see what it does. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Looking forward to your comments. And remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome. And I appreciate every single one of you. And I'll be back again real soon.